Hello everyone, and welcome to 5 Minute Motivation. My name is Kevin Bungert, and thank you for joining me today. I wanted to share with you today to talk about two traits that we need to go after our goals and our dreams. Two traits that we need to help make our lives better. And they are courage and persistence. Now, if you watched my videos before, you know that I'm a great believer in keeping a journal every day. I use my journal to remind me of the things that I need to get done. I use it to track ideas that I have. And I also use it to write quotes that help me keep my mind where I need to. I'm a big believer in a good quote, and I believe there's a good quote for just about any situation. And a couple of the quotes that I use for courage are, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And that's by Walt Disney. And certainly Walt Disney is a guy who knows about making dreams come true. I've studied Walt's life quite a bit, and I can tell you that many times along the way, he really had to summon up a lot of courage to accomplish the things that he did. Many times he put his business on the line, his life on the line, all his money on the line. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. And certainly no one has been more successful at that than Walt Disney. The next quote that I write pretty much every day is, there are no great accomplishments without courage. And that's by Les Perkins. And that's absolutely true. Anything that you want to accomplish, anything that you want to get done, anything that you want to improve is going to take some amount of courage on your part. Now you may say, well, that's great and I understand that point, Kevin, but I haven't been able to come up with that courage in the past. I've been afraid to take the next step. I've been afraid for most of my life to accomplish these things or certain things in my life. How do I summon up the courage to do that? Well, the best advice that I can give you is to focus on the final outcome. Not that the final outcome is always going to be perfect, but ultimately you have to think about the benefit of the final outcome of the thing that you want to take place. For example, if you want to start your own business, it takes a great amount of courage to do that. You have to put your money on the line. You have to put your reputation on the line. You have to work extremely hard. You have to put possibly some relationships on the line. It takes a lot of courage. So how do you get that courage when it comes to starting your own business? Well, the best thing to do is to look at all the positives that you're going to get from running your own business and all the things that, and the reasons that you want to run your own business. Write those down every single day. Keep those in your mind every single day. And that will give you the courage to take the first necessary steps. And then what happens after that is every time that you have a success, you get more confidence. You get more courage to take the next step and more ability to move on to the next level. And then sooner than you realize, you're starting to go downhill. It's a snowball effect. You start to pick up speed and you start to gain more courage and confidence. So that's my best advice on to how to summon up that courage when you need to. And the second part, and the last part for today, is persistence. One trait that we absolutely need, and it's rightfully so, the last one we're talking about today, and ultimately is the final one in a sense, is that you need persistence to go after your dreams and your goals, and also to make changes in your life. Now, we've all probably experienced trying to lose weight, being healthier. There's a perfect example of where persistence, takes place, and you need persistence. You have a bad day, you have to shake it off, you have to start again. A couple of quotes that I write down for myself every day when it comes to persistence is, one is by Winston Churchill, and that is never, 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 ever give up. It was also adopted by Jimmy Valvano of North Carolina State. And the other one is, we are made to persist. That's how we find out who we are. And that's by Tobias Wolff. And that's absolutely the truth. If there's something out there worthwhile that you want to accomplish, if there's something in your life that you want to change that absolutely needs to change, no matter what, you just can't give up on it then. You just need to persist. You just need to stay after it. I'll tell you a quick story about persistence, and it's probably happened to you in your life. I have a 10-year-old son named Kevin, and he is absolutely the most persistent kid you'll ever want to meet. When my son wants something, such as the new hot toy, which is Bakugan, I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, But he will stay on me for days and weeks at a time and just stay after me, stay after me. He'll work me, he'll play me. He'll just be the most persistent little kid you'll ever want to meet. And ultimately, usually he does get what he wants, after a certain time and certain things take place. I don't always just give in to him, but I make him work for it. But he never, ever is off message and never gives up. And I think about that often in my own life. I think of my son and a childlike persistence when it comes to something that you want. So I'm sure you have that example in your life. Look back on it when you need to accomplish the things that you want to. Because of all the things in our life that we want to change and all the wonderful things in our life that we want to do, those are the things that are important to us. So we absolutely need to summon up the courage to go after them, and then we need to be persistent to stay after them. So I hope that you take these messages today and start to get after the goals and dreams that you want to accomplish. I thank you for joining me today. Again, my name is Kevin Bungert, and this has been 5 Minute Motivation. Have a great day.